Bonjour, this is Mr. K's, and this is 23.2D. 23.2D. Last time we met, King Louis XVI lost his noggin with a guillotine. France declares itself no more a monarchy, but a republic. He loses his head, and poor old Marie Antoinette also goes to the guillotine, and people cheer. Alright, so what happens afterwards? Well, the Jacobins, or the Jacobins, are going to assume control. Maximilien Robespierre was radical, who tried to wipe out all monarchy and nobility. He's a radical, member of the Jacobin, or the Jacobin Club. He is going to try to wipe out all of the monarchy and nobility. And he creates what was called the Committee of Public Safety. The Committee of Public Safety. Robespierre, for that you can put down Robespierre, decided who was an enemy of the state. Robespierre decided who was an enemy of the state. There was a trial in the morning, and usually you were executed by guillotine in the afternoon. It was pretty quick. So France is going to experience a reign of terror, 1793 to 94, roughly a year. Robespierre rules as a dictator. Robespierre rules as a dictator. It's here where the Jacobins had thousands of enemies in France, or so they said. So it horrified peasants, priests, and rival leaders. Man, nobody is going to be safe from the guillotine, even the peasants. In fact, many of the guillotined people were the poor or middle class. It's estimated 85% were poor or middle class that went to the guillotine. And as I said, Marie Antoinette was executed, and other revolutionaries die too. Why? Because they're not revolutionary enough. In July 1794, the National Convention realized that Robespierre had to go. He was singling out fellow revolutionaries because they weren't radical enough. And so folks were tired of the terror, and they were tired of starvation. So they put Robespierre on trial, and they guillotined him, and the reign of terror was over. That didn't stop the problems of France. A new constitution was set up. It was called the Directory. A new constitution was set up. It was called the Directory, in which the power was in the hands of upper middle class people. The power was in the hands of upper middle class people. There was a two-house legislature, and a five-man executive body. A five-man executive body that made up the Directory. They were filled with moderates, people who weren't radical but moderates, and they were corrupt. They were corrupt. They were not well liked. In fact, people were going to march on the Directory. The Directory found a young man to lead their army. He was Napoleon Bonaparte. They found a young man to lead their army. He was Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon, capital Bonaparte, Napoleon Bonaparte. And we will see more of this young man in the sections to come. This is Mr. K's with 23.2D. I'm out.